Super-duper-doo, how are you? Are you getting stronger? If you're doing a weight training program to get stronger, tougher, fitter, leaner, and that's not happening, could it be a good idea to consider that maybe the gym program is not working for you? Now, I'm in my outdoor rural gym with my rural rowy clothes on, and these are little rocks, little weights, waste of time, because I could lift thousands of them one at a time and get absolutely no result whatsoever because I'm not stressing my body, I'm not challenging my muscles, my ligaments, tendons, joints, bones. I have to overload. So I've got this great wheelbarrow full of rocks. That's called overload, particularly if I push it up a hill, because now I'm using my whole body to get stronger, to get fitter and stronger. And here's a really interesting thing. You can't get fitter if you're not strong. If you're weak and frail, you can't push your body to 100% effort to get puffed. So I want to be really strong. So if I lift little weights, if I do little exercises, I get little results. If I do big weights, I get big results. If I do heavy weights, I overload my muscles and bones, so I get stronger. Now, this is what I love about this particular gym. It's outside in the fresh air. The sun's gone down, the moon's come up, and I'm going to show you in a minute. It's absolutely spectacular. We've got a full moon coming. But what a great way to not just get fit and strong, but to change your brain chemistry. So I've had an interesting day today. I like to call it fascinating rather than frustrating, annoying, or make me angry. But if I was a normal person, I could probably say, yes, I've had a very frustrating, stressful, angry day today, because I've had some really crappy people come into my life and do some really stupid things. But I can't change what other people do. All I can do is change my headspace. So the best way to change your headspace surely is not to stay inside, sit on your backside, eat crappy food, drink alcohol, take drugs, watch television, suck in artificial air and light. Surely the best way to change your brain chemistry is to come outside, which is what I've done at the end of the day. Now I'm going to get puffed and lift heavy. So for me to get puffed, my heart and lungs doesn't know what I'm doing as long as I get puffed. So I'm going to be picking and raking and absolutely flat out. And I do that in the phosphate system. I pick the ground literally with my pick at 100% effort, get really puffed, stop, get my breath back, then go again. Same with raking. I like to keep my property clean and tidy and looking amazing, and I do that as well as getting puffed and lifting heavy, which is a big overall, how do I put it? I love doing this because I've got an outcome. When you go to the gym and you sprint on the treadmill, or you go to the gym and you lift weights, it takes a long time to see the outcome. And for a lot of people, they don't even see that their body's changing because they're not doing enough to challenge their body. The beautiful thing about my outdoor rural rowy gym is that not only do I get puffed and lift heavy, but I can see what I've done. I can see that the ground's been moved. I can see that the rocks have been moved. I can see that my artwork, and the heavy logs are the funniest because when they come out of the lake, they're really heavy because they're full of water. Just as an interesting side note, I always share, we talk about losing weight, but if you're dehydrated, you are going to be lighter on the scales. Logs that are full of water are very heavy. Logs that have dried out are very light. So why would we want to be dehydrated though? We would lose weight on the scales, but we wouldn't function effectively. One of the stupid things that humans do, I want to lose weight. Well, you can lose weight by dehydrating. You could lose weight by chopping your leg off. It's one of the biggest, all the biggest muscles in your body are in your leg. You would lose a lot of weight if you lost a leg, but you would have a very ineffective, poor quality of life, wouldn't you? And again, as an interesting side note, I know people that have lost limbs, but they don't use it as an excuse not to exercise. They don't use it as an excuse to whinge, moan and complain and sook and cry. They become elite athletes, they become Olympic athletes, they become world champions at something. And I'm sharing all of that because we can't do anything if we're not fit and strong. We can't live our life to the max if we're weak and frail and we sook and moan and complain. So I'm out here in the fresh air, the sun's gone down, I'm going to share again, the moon's come up, I've got a wheelbarrow full of big rocks. Oh, yes. And when you do big exercises, you get big results. When you do little exercises, you get little results. So welcome to Rowy's Rural Gym. May your body be healthy, fit and strong because you lift heavy. You get puffed. You do it safely so you don't get injured. You do it fast so you don't get bored. And you can live your life to the max. Check out my garden and check out, are you ready? The most beautiful, spectacular sunset and full moon. Look at that. I think it's going to be full tomorrow, but look at it tonight. Wow. What a great way to live your life to the max. Yeah.